In the figure above, is the area of the triangular region ABC equal to the area of the triangular region DBA? So we have to find out whether these two areas are identical or not. So let's quickly check. The area, these two are right angle triangles. That's one information that we should always keep in mind, and then we should look at these statements. Okay, let's call this side as A, this side is B. So we can say that length of AB will be the hypotenuse of this triangle ABC, which is the square root of A square plus B square. So in terms of A square plus B square, and if we mark it to be C, then the question is simply asking is half of A into B is equal to half of square root of A square plus B square times C. So half gets cancelled out. Now we need to simply answer is A multiplied by B is equal to C multiplied by square root of A square plus B square. Let's check the first statement. The first statement says that AC is square. AC is equal to B. So we say B square is equal to 2 times of AD square. That means 2 times of C square. Now, if we know B square is equal to 2C square, then we'll have to see whether we can reach to this kind of a conclusion or not. And it seems that we have to square this expression to understand that how can this be plugged in here. Alternatively, we can also substitute B equal to square root of 2C in the expression. That means now we need to compare A multiplied by square root of 2C with C multiplied by square root of A square plus B square. But C is common, so we can cancel it out. Now that means we need to compare A square root 2 with square root of A square plus B square. Let's take A inside. That means we need to compare square root of A square plus A square with square root of A square plus B square. But we do not know the comparison of A and B, because A can be greater than B, in which case the right hand side will be greater, and B can be smaller than A, in which case the left hand side will be greater. Therefore, we say that the first statement alone is not sufficient to answer this question. Now, the second statement. The second statement says that triangle ABC is an isosceles triangle. So ABC is an isosceles triangle. That simply means that the value of A is equal to the value of B. But we have no information about C, and that once again takes us to the conclusion that the second statement alone as well is not sufficient. So far, we have already cancelled out these three options A, B and D because the statements individually are not sufficient. So now we are going to combine the two statements. By combining the two statements, we see that the statement 1 left us at the comparison of square root of A square plus A square with square root of A square plus B square. And now from the second statement, we know that A is equal to B. That means these two expressions will also be equal. So the area of the two triangles will also be equal. The answer is definitely yes, and hence we say that the statements together are sufficient. So the final answer to the question becomes option C. Thank you so much.